Thank you so much to those of you supporting the channel on Patreon, including the big patron of the month, the Nerd Therapist. Thank you. Hello Pokemon Master, my name is Burky and thank you for clicking on my video. Thank you for clicking on any of my videos this year, whether it's just this one or any of the over 150 that have come out this year, because yeah, this year has been busy. Thank you. Before I mention anything else in this video, whether you are only staying for the first 10 seconds or whether you are here for the long haul, thank you to all of those who decided to click on the video, watch any of it, leave a like or a dislike, leave a comment. To any of you who have shared it on Twitter or left me a message on Facebook or sent me an email, or to any of you who have joined the community Discord and taken part in that or met me at an event, to any of you who are supporting me on Patreon or buying my merch. Thank you to any of you who took the time to fill out, there's a form, there's like a Google form, it takes about 5 minutes that I've put out for the year just to see how you feel about the channel, because I want to know. I'll leave that at the top of the description if you have time after this video. Thank you. Thank you for helping making this my dream job. Pokemon is more than just a job for me, it is my childhood. Now it gets to be my adulthood, although I would kind of really argue that my adulthood is a childhood, it's just extended. I love what I do, and at the end of the day I don't see myself as a YouTuber, or I don't see myself as a content creator. I know I do that stuff. At the end of the day, I'm just a Pokemon fan. Because yeah, I think that's probably its core part of why I started this channel, is just to chat about Pokemon. And what is this video? Well, this video is the last video of 2019. I'm gonna be taking a little bit of a break. Little update, I will be back after doing a little channel relaunch on January, I think it's gonna be January 14th. That's 2 weeks into January. That's a long time to go without a video. And then I will be back on the 14th with a channel relaunch with a few bits of new content, with a new banner, a new icon, new intro, new outro. I want to reimagine the channel as if it was new. But of course the channel isn't new. We started in 2015. Which means we're about to move on to year 5, and I'm not going to recap the whole last 4 years, but what has this year had? Where have we come from? Well, beginning of the year, I think I was feeling a little lost, trying to find a new identity for myself. I had moved into this new office room, which is the room that I now use as my bedroom, and the room that I was using as my bedroom is now my office. I rent out both because I live at home with my parents. Got this new office set up. I'm trying to find a new identity for the channel. I know that Detective Pikachu is coming up, and I'm personally very excited about it. Although a lot of those videos did not do great, interestingly enough, I'm still excited about what the sequel might be like. I'm assuming there will be a sequel, obviously. At the time, I feel like I was kind of running flat on ideas. The My Pokemon Gym series was now over, which don't worry, it might come back in the future in some form. But that was now over. There was no new game announced. I knew there probably would be a new game announced. Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee were now done. And what was next for me creatively? Because the YouTube space, which is where I used to do all these cool videos on all the different sets, those sets haven't been made at the YouTube space London in like 2 years. The year before I had done the Evolution Tree video on just a white background, so what am I gonna do creatively? So, during the video, I just tried a lot of different stuff. I did Detective Pikachu videos, I did a cool, fun little April Fool's Pokemon Theory with Tracy Sketchit. I did a Yu-Gi-Oh video and a Zelda video. I started a series called Law or Lie, which was like a game show, which that kind of didn't go down too well, and I tried all of this stuff around the same time, and the views went very, very low, and I worried that I killed the channel a little bit, but hey, we're still here. I did manage to kind of up the quality a little bit. I decided after 4 years it was time to buy a new camera. This is the Canon 50D, and I got a new... What am I about to say? I got a new... Oh yeah, PC. I finally left the iMac. This PC was custom made by Duncan Can't Die. Duncan was so accommodating to me and my budget and stretching it to make it the best possible PC. It was a massively worthwhile upgrade, and Duncan, thank you so much for helping me out with it. I actually did one for H-Train Liam recently, and it's got all these polyworlds on it, and it looks gorgeous. Anyway, that's besides the point. So quality was up, and quantity was good. I'm pretty sure every week this year we've had 2 videos a week without a single break. And actually, at times where there's been more going on, it's been even busier than that. There might have been a week off somewhere, but I'm pretty sure it's been consistent. With all of that being said though, by February, I think the attention of the channel moved very quickly on to the new generation, to Pokemon Sword and Shield, which had just been announced. And listen, when that first trailer came out, welcome to a brand new world, we're going to a place I've never been. And I saw these starters, and I saw Grookey, and I knew that it was the Pokemon I was going to use. I have never been more hyped for a Pokemon game. I just haven't. I knew straight away that these were easily going to be the best 3D Pokemon games, which is something I stand by. And yeah, okay, a couple trailers later, or I think it was E3, we got this whole announcement about the National Dex, and then people started talking about trees and Wingulls, but not team trees and flapping Wingulls. And look, do you know what? To an extent, I actually agree. I think there is a point where Pokemon, I love you as a franchise, but I want to see you succeed and I want to see you make games, good games. Not that these games aren't good, I just think they could be better, and I think there is definitely room for growth there. But all of those criticisms aside, it didn't take away from the fact that I still thought these games were going to be amazing, and I stick by what I said. They're the best 3D Pokemon games, easily. Best Pokemon games since Black and White 2, hands down. That said, this idea of critique and criticism really took hold on the channel because I had started working with Pokemon actually even more officially. I started doing some stuff with Pokemon Masters and DNA, and I wanted to let you know that I'm not afraid of criticizing Pokemon, but I want to do it from a different perspective. I don't want to do it from that perspective of just, I don't like this, I'm furious that I'm paying money for this, that, and the other, because the fact of the matter is, I get a lot out of the Pokemon world just kind of like emotionally. I'm a Pokemon fan, I always have been, so I wanted to take this idea of critique from a kind of very creative perspective, starting with this new series about how to fix legendary Pokemon and mythical Pokemon, how when they're implemented into the game, how would I change them, how would I make that way more exciting than it is. That is, I think, a form of criticism while also being a form of creativity. Kind of wanted to imagine myself in the shoes of someone actually working a Game Freak, directing a story. The year wasn't all that deep though. I did do a video where I got like a whole bunch of unknowners plushes. Look at this. I'm just gonna move the camera down. Look at all of them. Look at all of them. What am I supposed to do with them all? I started playing the Pokemon trading game a little bit more competitively. Actually, during the year, I went to Comic-Con in May and I got hold of a Shining Tyranitar and Shining Steelix card that kind of reinvigorated my love of collecting, which very quickly moved on to my love of playing. This year, I got every shiny Pokemon in Hidden Fates. There were a lot of packs of Hidden Fates. Which, again, through that love of Pokemon and me collecting, then led to me reaching out to the people at Pokemon, and we've been working together recently on Pokemon card videos. I've worked with a number of brands, which, to be honest, has been both great for the channel, but also has made me feel a little bit like, again, creatively, am I doing enough? And I just want you to know that a lot of that money that I've been getting through brands, every brand deal and ad thing that you've watched throughout the year, a lot of that money is going towards some series that I've written and series that I'm writing that are kind of a little bit more creative, a little bit more out there, like the videos that I really like to make. So look forward to that in 2020. It's a whole series about me playing Todd Snap. And something else, but you'll see, time will tell. Speaking of the money though, so many of you have been supporting me on Patreon this year, which is a kind of like a donation service where you give money to the channel every month, maybe $1 a month. And then as a result, there are some perks and there are some rewards. And enough people of you have supported that every month I've been able to pay editors to help me work on the channel. The main editors I've been working on with all year have been Brett, Kotlolish, Kevin Crust, and Smooth. These 4 people, just so you know, I don't go to like some editing firm and find some like editors who like this is their full-time job and this is what they do. Rather, I find people who are from in the community. Brett is another Pokemon YouTuber. You actually saw Brett on the channel at the beginning of the year. Kevin Crust, for example, is a YouTuber who I've been working with since I started the channel. And since then, I've been working with a number of other editors who have helped me out on projects here, there, and everywhere. They're all fantastic, and if you're a content creator and you need an editor, I would absolutely recommend any of them. And I'm able to pay them every month, and that Patreon money, that patronage, that's where it goes, into running the channel, into allowing artists and creatives like them to live. And at 2 videos plus a week, they've all done a fantastic job. Thank you to all of them. We also raised money for another very important purpose, and that was Cancer Research UK. We raised over £2,600 on a 12-hour live stream. We did a few live streams. Twitch streams were a little bit all over the place this year. Sometimes I was consistent, sometimes I wasn't. But I did one where I played all of Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. And then another one a month later where I wrapped up Link's Awakening and played Sonic Adventure. And yeah, we raised $2,600 for Stand Up to Cancer. I still owe you all a Team Snooze photo shoot, which is absolutely coming in the new year. As a thank you for raising that money. That cause was very important to me because my dad was diagnosed with cancer this year. Prostate cancer, as it goes, he's actually doing his radiotherapy at the moment and it's all going well. So thank you all for raising money towards such an important cause. It's actually probably one of the most meaningful and impactful things this channel has done, and I'd like to do more stuff like that in 2020. In October, we did do one live-action Pokemon epic, which was Halloween. I can never not do Halloween. I love Halloween. But in truth, I haven't had a lot of opportunity to shoot a lot of cool stuff. Again, the YouTube space hasn't done stuff. I haven't really gone traveling. I did go to Wales, and while in Wales, I did find a cool beach to shoot one of my videos on, but there was nothing super interesting, no cool locations. This year, I've pretty much either been in this room working or at an event. Like, for example, we've done SunnyCon, JCon, MegaPinkyena, Comic-Con May, Comic-Con October, Summer in the City, or sorry, Social in the City, Winter and Summer editions. I make sure I go to these things, and I've met so many of you lovely people, some familiar faces, some regulars, and some new people as well this year. Me and my wonderful girlfriend, the Last Shaman, worked on the new Evolution Tree poster, which I'm so happy with how it's turned out, and thank you all of you who have been buying it, because again, that just supports me and allows me to do this as my job. And of course, with the new games coming out, Sword and Shield, we did Gala Week, a whole week of new content all about Pokemon Sword and Shield and the world of Gala. Since then, we did my first ever Let's Play, and if I spoiled Grookey's evolution for any of you, I'm genuinely very sorry. There was 2 or 3 Pokemon in thumbnails, which I was just excited about getting the Let's Play out and doing it, and I didn't really think. I just thought, yeah, that's what you do. You have the starter evolution in the thumbnail. Probably not what you do day 2 of the game coming out, and I'm genuinely really sorry if there's another Let's Play on the channel. That won't happen again. You'll see. And then since then, we've pretty much been doing 3 or 4 videos a week. It's been pretty nuts. But now I'm kind of excited to just kick back and relax. I say take 2 weeks off. I am not taking 2 weeks off by any means. I will be working very slowly and creatively in the background towards a new way of the channel in 2020. I'm looking forward to relaunching the channel. Hopefully it'll be January 14th. I'll let you know on Twitter if anything changes. So please make sure you're following me on Twitter. Another good place to follow me is Instagram. That's another one I use pretty regularly. Thank you. Thank you for being part of the channel this year, all of you. I hope you have a wonderful holiday season. I hope you're looking forward to the new year like I am. 2020 is going to be the biggest and best one yet. Year 5 for Burkeeper Toby, it's gonna be like a new beginning. A new year 1, I guess. And of course, so hi Pokemon Masters.
This is Ash Ketchum. You just watched a video by Burkeeper Toby. That makes you a Pokemon Master.